Hello. It's been about a week since my dear cat Masada went missing. 5 days to be exact. And I got this Christmas gift for Masada about a year ago in Vietnam coming back. So I thought she'd like it. Whether or not she can fully understand what's going on. She should understand as a cat and she's a cat and that's her name. Maybe not, but that's her. She was such a cool cat. Everybody loved her. She was so social, outgoing. She'd always be down for like some friendly time, social time, hanging out, getting her belly rubbed, eating food, just being a good companion. And she's like so cool as well. She always wanted to be part of like every discussion, but she'd also always just kind of pretend like there's nothing there, that she wasn't like spying or paying attention like her name might suggest, but she was rather kind of just hanging out like anywhere anybody was, wherever the action was, wherever people were. So I'm a kind of a bit worried that because she's so cool and friendly and outgoing, this might have given the incentive for someone to have taken her because maybe she was too approachable. So would have maybe paid to be a bit more of a cunt for Masada to kind of get him to back away. Perhaps, perhaps she's taken. Perhaps she's could be dead, or a fate worse than death. I did get her Christmas present for this year on the day that she went missing, coincidentally, and it was a cat camera around her neck. So to be able to see what was going on, I was gonna make videos showing the day in the life of the cat. Should be gonna be funny because I know Masada does everything. She does crazy things. I mean, she's always like chasing animals and climbing the rooftops, and sometimes she comes back with battle wounds. I had to keep her in my room for almost 2 weeks because she cut her whole fucking neck open doing some. I don't even know exactly what she did because I didn't have a cat camera on at that time, but she was doing must have been doing some crazy jumping, or got stuck under some metallic object, or she could have even been bitten by another cat or something. But good thing she healed from that. So then after she healed, I let her back out to be herself. I wasn't going to keep her inside. So I wanted to say 3 things about what I learned from having a missing cat. I can only call her missing at this stage because that's all she is, and I believe she'll come back. But I did learn how terrible some people can be when someone is missing, because there was a few people, one person in particular, but a few people saying, "You should keep your cat inside." I mean, what the fuck? Like, no? Like, maybe that's how you want to be with yourself or your cat if you have one or whatever, but no, I don't want to keep my cat inside. I mean, she's a cat. She's an animal. She's supposed to be outside. She's supposed to be amongst everything. It's not illegal to have a cat outside. I mean, maybe in North Korea or something. But who the hell is this person? And she had a bunch of people liking her. Whatever, like that's such a mood break. And especially after I'm saying I lost my cat, why are you telling me this? So in the worst of times, you can see people reacting like this. And obviously we can still see it with wars and international conflicts, that people are telling other people how they should be, and how every situation and everybody should behave, even though we're thousands and hundreds of thousands of kilometers away from whatever's happening. Useful idiots, so to speak. So, like, why are you talking about this about my cat? I wouldn't want to. Why don't you stay inside? Why don't you leave my cat alone? It's very suspicious. So it is a lesson that there's always going to be bad people, even negative people. Maybe she's not evil, but kind of negative. It's like, how does that help at all right now? It doesn't. Maybe that's your point of view. Maybe some people agree with you. I don't. I kept my cat inside while she's injured and she's healing, but no, my cat is not a threat to anybody. We never got into a cat fight, as far as I've seen. She never hurt any other dogs or people, or she did one time kill a bird and bring it into my room. Like that was pretty crazy. I was like, what the fuck, Masada? You did that? What the fuck, Masada? What the actual fuck? Oh my god. You think you're bringing me a present, huh? This is quite something, Masada. What the fuck? No, 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 no. Not on the bed. Besides that, she's a pretty innocent, and all the rat killing and the mice killing. But anyways, like, this is Brunswick. You don't want to. I mean, even though I'm vegan, I don't want to be living around rats and mice. She's scaring them away. So no, Masada is not a threat to people and pets and all of this. Only to rodents. Okay. The second lesson I got out of this is the opposite, is that there are people who are incredibly helpful and will go out of their way to help. This post was viewed thousands of times, hundreds of people engaged with it, dozens of people shared it, and I had at least half a dozen people sending me messages directly saying, "Is this your cat?" Like with an image of a gray cat that looks just like my Masada. So I got really hopeful every time. I was like, it's been like one every single day, like sending me the message. So there are like these eyes out there in the world who are watching, and people do care about animals, especially cats and dogs. That's for sure. But it's nice that people are caring and trying to help out and trying to look out for Masada wherever she is. So I really do appreciate these people caring. It more than outweighs and overwhelms the negative response. I'd say over 90%, probably 95%. Even, I mean, with the amount of people, it's probably 98% of the people being positive and helpful. Just a very small amount, just a few rotten eggs, so to speak. But some people incredibly helpful, like taking photos or videos of strange cats on the loose out there that look like Masada. So with this kind of feeling that people out there helping, it's like, oh yeah, cool, she might come back. I haven't given up hope, because I even heard from my previous girlfriend that she lost her dog and she had just about given up hope. And then she found out that when a vet called her, that an old lady had stolen her dog and they tracked the microchip ID to her. So then, the vet did. And so she got her dog back. So obviously, there's a lot of crazy people out there. And Masada could be stolen, but she could be on her way back as well if something like that happens. So I did register her microchip as lost. And reading on forums and what people sent me, a lot of people sent me stories of cats going missing for days, weeks, even months, and then just turning up later, like coming back home or getting found. And maybe she went on the most epic stroll. Like she just thought, wow, I want to like trek to Sydney. I want to go to Geelong. I want to like just see all of Melbourne now because I've just been hanging around Brunswick. Maybe she just wants to go out and live her best life. Cool. I wouldn't even be upset if she just came back one day, because I'd be like, wow, you were responsible enough to come back. But if I have to kind of go out and find her, if someone finds her, then I might have to actually act like a fucking parent and ground her, in a room. But last time she was stuck in a room, she started eating cardboard all the time. So that's kind of crazy. So I had to like get rid of all the cardboard in my room. She's going a bit crazy, and she's going all the zoomies and jumping. She went like right up the top of my bookshelf, and she jumped off. It's like almost looked suicide. It was like right next to me. I was like, "Oh my god, Masada, what are you doing?" Yeah, it seemed like she's getting depressed staying inside because she's an outdoor cat. She's meant to be outside everywhere. So we'll see what happens, and I'm not giving up hope at all. Like I think the positive and productive way of moving forward is to believe that she'll come back, to believe that she's still out there, but to try to just move on with my life, because usually she come and sleep on my bed every night, and that'd be cool. Like, yeah, cool. Like, nice little pussy cat. Just like be able to stroke her and be able to like chill out with another being all the time, whether or not I had my previous girlfriend around or not, and whatever. It's like Masada was a strong point in my life, you know. Yeah. So that companionship has kind of fizzled right now. The last point I would make about all this is I was watching the Jodie Foster film Flight Plan the other day, and Jodie Foster loses her daughter. So kind of similar situation, but I lost my cat, she lost her daughter, and she's accompanied on the plane by a psychiatrist who says it's so hard to overcome grief, and that when you're missing someone, you can come up with an idea for what's happening with them. So pretend that your daughter, and in her case, she's also had a dead husband. They're on an island enjoying themselves, and that is a nice way of processing that. Spoiler alert: the daughter is kind of not as missing as some might think. So a psychologist was not kind of knowing everything that's going on. Anyways, I'm just imagining for my situation, Masada is out there chasing birds and like jumping up into the clouds and just enjoying life to her fullest. She just said like, "Fuck domestic life. Like I've had enough of being like a house cat. I'm a free cat now." Like despite all these Facebook fuckers, these very few amount of Facebook fuckers just saying, "Oh, you keep your cat inside." Masada's like such a badass that she's like, "No, I'm gonna do whatever I want all the time," and she can. I'm sure she can fend herself. She can like drink puddles or find water and other dogs and cats bowls and hunt rodents and find food. So yeah, I'm just imagining that she's just living her best life out there in the wild, jumping up and down, being a free cat. That's a beautiful kind of vision for Masada. But hopefully she comes back one day and we see her again, because I do have a Christmas present waiting. So on Christmas Day or before would be good. But otherwise, yeah, we'll see you, Masada, wherever you are, whenever you are. Hope you're doing the best, living your best cat life. You're loved by many people. So yeah, um, even gangsters love cats. It's everybody loves cats. Who doesn't love cats? The Egyptians love cats. The Chinese, the Siamese, love cats. It's a tie. Yeah, everybody loves cats. If you don't love cats, there's something kind of wrong with your brain. But yeah, we all love cats. So yeah, come on, Masada, come back home. See you soon. There could be a part two of this. Stay updated. Cheers. Let's you, Masada.